Nick Kyprios from his recent piece in the Toronto Star. The Leafs are reportedly already interested in extending Steven Lorentz's contract at some point in the new year. Why does this always happen with players who come to Toronto? They play like 5 good games, taking nothing away from Lorentz. All of a sudden, extension. Let's do it right now.
I mean, all that tells me is they really like what they see and they think his stock is only going to go up and they're going to try to lock him down early. Otherwise, it's like, what's the rush? You've got him right now. Like, why him? Why now? Why, he's done good things. He's kind of hot in the city right now. Why not let him kind of relax a little? Like, they must think that his ceiling is only going to get higher and he's only going to continue to contribute and he's only going to continue to be, a force on this roster. Because otherwise, what would be the hurry? What would be the rush of everything that's going on right now? Why would you sit down at the table with the big boys and go, we got to extend Lorentz? Like, I don't really get it. I don't see a reason unless they're like, this guy, we love everything we see about it. And that includes the personality, the camaraderie, the locker room stuff, the team first stuff, the way he gels with the boys, the way he gets along with the coaching staff, his work ethic, what he does behind the scenes. Like, that's all the stuff we don't get to see. If they're trying to extend him right now, I think that stuff might be through the roof, which go ahead and lock him up for all I care. If that's the stuff that you see that you're so emphatic about, you need to have him on the docket right now and extend him at this odd time. And, the third week of October, hell, you must be thinking good things about the guy. So that's all I can think. Otherwise, it was kind of a head scratcher. Like, yeah, he's done great, but why would that be on the docket right now? So good for him, man. It's, you're sitting there coming in on PTO, correct? And you make a team and make a splash, and it's your hometown team, what you've always dreamed of. And now the next step is we're going to lock you up even longer is probably an awesome feeling for that kid.
It's just weird to me, again, we're 4 games into the season. It's October 18th. He's not even eligible to sign an extension until January 1st. And this conversation is already taking place in mid-October. Having said that, there's a prime example on this roster of everything you just said. Bobby McMahon. Like, obviously it raised some eyebrows when he signs that extension, but look at his start and he's exceeded things. And maybe that's the ideology behind trying to get ahead of things here with Steven Lorentz.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's easy to be a GM. You gotta predict, man. It's like betting, right? Like, who's going to be good next year? Like, who the hell knows? But you got to take the information that you have and gather all those things that I talked about, those intangibles that don't show up on the score sheet, and then look at the guy's play and where you think he's headed and what you think you can do to help develop him, and then make a bet on the guy. And sometimes you hit home runs and sometimes you swing and miss, but I think that they see the writing on the wall. They did see the writing on the wall with Bobby McMahon as his ceiling is high and he's going to keep getting better and he's going to contribute. And, so far this actual regular season, he got scratched to start off. He didn't have the most sterling camp in the world. Berube said he was just kind of, so-so, and he knew he had more to give. And, that's a prime example of a guy that, things didn't go perfect for him, but he waited for an opportunity. And once he got it, he seized it. And man, he had a hell of a good game. He's on the radar. He's in the lineup. I don't think he's going to be going anywhere for a little while, but things ebb and flow. And right now they're flowing for him. And he's looking like he fits well and that contract is warranted.
It is. And certainly I think Dave in the chat makes a really good point. There's been a lot of turnover with the fourth line. Like, think about all the different fourth liners, Rosie, there's been in the last 3 years alone with this team. And if you find somebody you like at a decent price, I understand it. Make sure to check out more of our content right here on the Leafs Nation YouTube page. We got long form interviews, we got clips, we got epic rants by Jay Rosehill. We simply have it all. And don't forget, you can find out much more at theleafsnation.com. Thanks so much for watching.